Natural hair does not have to take forever to blow dry. I'm gonna set the scenario. You have this client that hasn't been to the salon in ages. She has a massive head of hair. It could be wavy, it could be curly, and it could be kinkier textures of hair. But I wanna let you know and show you in this video 3 techniques that I use every day to blow dry natural hair fast. So let's talk real briefly about textures. We're not going to talk about the numbers, and we're not going to talk about the alphabets, the 4A, the 4B, and the 4C. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to talk about wavy, curly, and kinky. Now, in the previous clip of the video, you saw the way I blow dried the natural hair and wave the blow dryer to get a portion of the hair dry before you actually blow dry the hair, right? So there's another tip that you can use for your looser textures of hair. So from wavy to curly, there's so many different textures in between that, right? And so with those textures of hair, you want to place them under a preheated dryer prior to blow drying them. So it will be the same technique that I just used when I waved the blow dryer. You can put those textures of wavy and curly as long as those textures are not tightly packed to the hair, to the head, like kinkier textures. So your looser textures, you can place those clients under a preheated dryer for like 2 to 3 minutes, no longer than 5 minutes, because the idea is not to get the hair totally dry. The idea is to dry out some of the moisture in the hair, because one, it takes you less time to blow dry the hair. That's how you can blow dry the hair fast, because who wants to do all of that work? You want to get paid for what you're doing, but not work hard. So this is a technique of working smart when you're blow drying natural hair fast. So for your kinkier textures, you don't want to place the client under the dryer. Please don't do that, because what's going to happen to that hair is going to tightly be compacted to the hair. You're going to have to do more work. It's not going to be comfortable to the client, and it's going to take you longer to blow dry because the hair has dried out too much. So that's a great tip for you to use when blow drying natural hair fast. Let's talk about blow dryers. When I first got into the industry years ago, right, I would spend $200 to $300 on a blow dryer. I mean, I just thought the more you spend, the more you invest, the better the product. Now, sometimes that can be the case, but let me tell you something about this blow dryer that I'm using in the video. It is the Rusk weightless blow dryer. And I'm telling you, this blow dryer is amazing. From the lower heat settings to the hotter heat settings, this blow dryer is awesome. I have been actually using this blow dryer for about at least 8 years, you know, and I'm not saying that it lasts 8 years, but it's a lower investment, it's a lower cost, and it's only less than $100. And I think that's amazing for a blow dryer, because a lot of the more expensive blow dryers are $200 and $300. And what I found with the blow dryers that were a lot more expensive as I got into the industry, they weren't lasting long. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna keep spending $200 and $300 on a blow dryer and I can't get any use, at least 2 to 3 years out of it. So I highly recommend this Rusk weightless blow dryer. And one thing I did notice, this is like a disclaimer. What I do notice about this blow dryer is the nozzle comes off a little easy. So sometimes when I'm blow drying, and I work pretty fast, so I'm blow drying, I notice that the nozzle falls off the blow dryer. But this is an easy tip and fix for that. So take you a little Gorilla Glue and place it within the nozzle and just overnight just let it dry. And this might not happen to your blow dryer, but what I have found is that several of the blow dryers that I have had and maybe they have repaired that issue. Now, of course, you won't be able to take it off and use the diffuser, but I don't have an issue with that. I use a different blow dryer for my diffuser, but because I love this blow dryer so much, and I'll leave the description in the section below. The second tool you'll see me using is the Diane paddle brush. Now, people might look at this brush and say, oh, it's just $5. It's not gonna last. It's not gonna be good for blow drying. Now, I used to purchase this brush from Aveda, and I love the brush. But I'm telling you, that brush, when I'm working with, curlier and kinkier textures of hair, where that blow dryer has to really have that heat on that hair and also the heat on inside the brush, I noticed that the brush that I was using, it was like $20, and it was burning the bristles so fast. So this brush, I'll buy about 5 to 6 brushes at a time, and once a couple months I use the brush and I'll just throw the brush away because I love it so much, and it helps to move that hair. When you're blow drying that hair, it smooths out that hair a lot when you're using the blow dryer and the brush simultaneously. So I love this brush, and I highly recommend the Diane paddle brush. It's the 13 paddle brush, and I'll leave a description below. And another brush that I highly recommend is the Denman paddle brush as well. I have used that. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's less than 20 bucks. I just want to let you know the equipment that I use and love the most. Comment below and let me know what kind of brushes and blow dryers you love the most. Let me also know if these tips are helpful for you. Let me know if you're going to implement them in your blow drying natural hair fast. Be sure to sign up for our free business mastermind session. The link will be in the description below. I hope that you implement these 3 tips and techniques of how I blow dry natural hair fast, and how you can too. So let me know after you've implemented these particular techniques, and let me know if they've worked for you, or if you've come up with some more solutions of how to blow dry natural hair fast. And also watch out for the launch of our business mastermind membership for like-minded hairstylists and independent hairstylists just like you, launching in April 2021. Next, I want you to watch this video right here. Until the next time, take care. Peace.